Hi, and welcome to the overview for intelligence advice within the Cortex system. To view your intelligence advice, go ahead and log into the backend area of your store and click this intelligence module, and you'll be brought to the intelligence advice area here. Now let's talk about what intelligence advice is. Intelligence advice is a proprietary and unique system within Cortex. No one else is really doing this within the market, but what we're basically doing is taking some advances in machine learning, some advances in big data, and really giving you great advice on how to operate and run your store better and more efficiently so that you can gain better profitability, and decrease your costs, and just overall be a better business person. And what we're essentially doing is taking the power of the data that we have in the back end of your site and really running some incredible learning algorithms against it and creating this advice based upon the analysis that we're getting so that you can do these things. And there are many different types of advice that come through the system. There's hundreds of different things that Cortex is analyzing and going through to make sure that you're doing the best that you can within your store, and just kind of helping you where humans can't analyze tons of data, so they're not able to go through all their products, for instance, and all the sales and really predict how much inventory should I be ordering for the future. Those are the type of things that really Cortex does really well, and it analyzes that data and it says, hey, this is kind of how much you're going to need. And what that does is that kind of really gives a ton of benefit to businesses by keeping product off the shelf, from sitting there and taking up interest and taking up money just by sitting there for no particular reason. So it really helps you dial in things like that. In fact, this is the first intelligence item that we're going to look at here, is an inventory prediction report. And it's going to tell us, this is your 30-day sales estimate, this is your 60-day sales estimate, and it really gives you that great information that you're going to need. And for this particular thing, you can click acknowledge and it'll go away, and you can always go and view past intelligence by clicking this particular link down here. But again, these are just great informational things. Now let's click on this next one here. This is a price change. Now, if you've seen Amazon.com and various other sites out there that give weird prices on their sites, like $37.22. Well, who on earth has ever heard of a price like $37.22? This is not very intuitive. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Most people are prices like $39.99. But what that is that's actually an algorithm running in the background, and Cortex has an algorithm very, very similar to that, and it's a machine learning algorithm that's analyzing all of that data that you have within your system and saying, hey, this is what I believe to be the best price for the most profitability for this product. And it's a really powerful thing for stores to be able to maximize their profitability. We've seen some great results from anywhere from 1 to 4 up to 4% increase in profitability just by using this actual advice here of changing prices, creating better profitability. It's really incredible stuff. So for instance, for this particular item, you can see there's actually an action that the Cortex system will take. If you just simply click approve and complete, now that particular price for that product is actually changed. It's not you don't have to go in and do anything with it. And there are several different algorithms within the Cortex system that will actually just automatically be completed for you. Now, for instance, this particular product, let's go ahead and look, and it's saying, hey, this problem, it's missing a cost, it's missing a medium image, and missing an MSRP, which, that helps Cortex understand a lot of data about what you're doing. So it's important to have those things. And as you can see here, there is a missing MSRP, there's a missing cost, and there is no medium image. So those are the type of things that Cortex also really, really helps you do, is dial in how your products are working, and what if there's anything missing within the system. We'll go ahead and fix this. So we'll click acknowledge, But if we didn't want to fix it, we would just simply click ignore and it wouldn't bother us again for a while about it. Now let's check out this next one. This is saying A/B tests not being created. It is imperative to always be testing, so please start running A/B tests. Again, Cortex is just analyzing what you're doing and saying, hey, you need to throw out some A/B tests. I know Cortex will also recommend A/B tests for particular product pages or different systems or different categories within the system. So, these are the type of things that are just really powerful, and it's reminding you, hey, create an A/B test, start running some A/B tests. It's really important that you start doing that to maximize your profitability. So we'll click acknowledge for that one since we're going to actually do it. And again, here's another key piece of the intelligence system. It's saying, hey, your email marketing newsletter is past due. Please create an email newsletter to send to your customers. Again, Cortex is analyzing how often you're sending email newsletters out, and it's saying, hey, you need to create a new email newsletter. You forgot to do the last one. Go ahead and, we're actually not going to do that right now, so we'll click ignore. And Cortex will prompt us, are you sure you want to ignore this item? And we'll hit OK. And that will, help the Cortex system understand that maybe you don't send email newsletters out as frequently as it's recommending. So Cortex will learn and say, hey, maybe we need to slow down on the email newsletters, or it'll, if you send out email newsletters at certain intervals, Cortex will understand, which ones are actually working better. Are you needing to send out more or less? So, these are the type of things that Cortex does that's really cool. Again, this is another thing right here. Let's check it out. It's just a report, nothing exciting there. It's just giving you some information, and Cortex has a lot of informational type of things too. And we'll click acknowledge on that. Now again, Cortex has many different intelligence advice systems. You just saw a few of the basic ones here, and it's just an extremely powerful system that we've discovered in our beta testing, and it's been working very, very well for a lot of customers. So we hope that you take a look at in the intelligence advice and use it extensively, and try to check it as frequently as possible, because it's a very, very powerful system, and it's the unique proprietary piece, or one of the unique proprietary pieces of Cortex. And if you have any questions about it, please email us, support@cortexecommerce.com. Thank you.